Hello and welcome to Cutting Words. I'm Brad Thompson and today we're going to take a look at Spelljammer Academy. Spelljammer Academy is a free prequel adventure for the Spelljammer Adventures in Space coming out next month in August. Spelljammer Academy is for levels 1 through 5. Yes, because 5 is when the main adventure starts, level 5. And it is available free now on dndbeyond. So I've got dndbeyond up here right now, and it's we split up into 4 parts. So right now only part 1 is out, but over the coming weeks they'll release the next 3 parts in this prequel kind of adventure they got here. So on dndbeyond, you just go, there's an article on the front page, and you go view, claim content, view content for me because I've already claimed it. And there it is. So currently orientation is the only one available, but part 2 trial by fire will be coming out soon. Then realm space sortie, and then behold Hakatha is the final part there. So this is designed to get characters from level 1 all the way up to level 5 ready to go for the main adventure, and it's trying to help ease people into the ideas of Spelljammer. It's a very different experience to different setting to just regular old Forgotten Realms kind of D&D setup, because you're in space. So we're going to take a look at this adventure right now. We'll quick skim through this adventure here. If you plan on playing this little prequel adventure, I recommend not watching any further because you don't ruin any surprises. Otherwise, yeah, let's jump right in. So it's quite nice that it's free content that is available here on D&D Beyond. It's nice seeing the continuous release of free content, because I've already done this Spelljammer Monster Compendium. They released for free on here, and they released the Vector Stat Block, and now we've got also Chapter 1 of Reddit Citadel. This is great. I love all this free extra content they're releasing. All these little kind of add-ons for free. Anyway, so the first one here, Spelljammer Academy Orientation. This is the first section here. The adventure is designed for 3 to 7 first level characters. So it's 7, I've not seen that before, but they actually designed an adventure for 7 characters. It's an interesting number to pick too. Why 7? 8? 6? Like 3 to 7, it's alright. So this is adventure takes place in the Spelljammer Academy, which is located on an island of Nimbrel in the Forgotten Realms off the Cholton Peninsula. And soon you'll recognize at least one familiar face in this adventure from a previous adventure in the Forgotten Realms. Which is great because that character is one of my more favorite NPCs. So yeah. Anyway, I'll get to that soon. So this is Spelljammer Academy, and the adventure basically starts off with players right in the action, and it's very much, well, you'll notice a lot of sci-fi tropes, a lot of Star Trek Academy here, where basically players start off in the middle of a fight in the action. They're on a ship. Captain's just died. They're commanded to get no quarter, fight to the death, defending their ship that's under attack by these Reavers, also known as bandits, space bandits, these astral Reavers. And so the players fight to the death until eventually they all die, or the simulation ends. They're in a simulation. They don't know they're in a simulation. They believe this is all real, but when the simulation ends, suddenly their memories are restored and they realize it was all an illusion. They're actually at Spelljammer Academy. So yeah, there's no lose scenario here, no win scenario. But so yes, very very Star Trek-y, very jumping right in the action. So which is quite nice, jumping with the action there. With level 1 characters, people who died during the simulation just was knocked unconscious, and they're getting a level of exhaustion, but they're fine otherwise. And yeah, during the fight, they got some different event tables you can roll on, make different things happen, or different things going on in the battle, and different descriptors of the Astral Reavers. So it's quite nice there to really get going. Okay, so the simulation ends. It's all a trick. and they meet this boatswain Tato, who is Spelljammer Corp's training officer. And I really like they're done with all these NPCs here. They got a little bit about them, and they got a quote, which I feel I've done this a few times with some of my NPCs. I've written a little quote at the top of their sheet of information about them to give an instant reminder, a sense of feel, and kind of roleplay cue for the character when I'm constantly referring back to them. I can read the quote and go, yes, they're kind of like that, and kind of get back into it. So definitely I approve of the use of using a quote here to help you get into character for playing these various NPCs. I hope they do that more often. Now they use this here, I'm hoping to see more of that in the other adventures. So that's quite cool. So anyway, moving on down. So then they go into the debriefing after their exercise and marked, and given orientation tasks, which are different assignments here. So you're given little handouts here, different orientation tasks, which is basically explore campus, get to know a bit more about Spelljammer, what's going on, and do some random skill checks. Alright. Also, warning it's recent thefts, so this is kind of the ongoing storyline, it seems, for this prequel adventure, that thefts are happening around campus. Alright, so exploring campus, yes, security level threats, where if you don't get stopped by security, you'll get disintegrated. So that's fun with these glowing swords that disintegrate people, and they reduce to 0 hit points. It's pretty cool. Now, there's different security levels, different areas, and different events that are happening as you explore the academy, which is cool. Really breathes life into the academy. I like that. Like, see, arrested mind flayer being escorted around, that sort of thing. It's pretty cool. Different academy locations. They go into here, and all these NPC blocks are all again like this, which is nice. You can easily find them, and they got that quote. The Thry Green receptionist. All right. So bridge quarters, cadet quarters. So little bunk assignment kind of swapperoo, and people try to get good bunks and things going on, and classic orientation bunk bullying. Gymnasium, doing skill checks in the gymnasium for your obstacle course checks and things. It's all just classic kind of academy encounters here. So skip along here. So you kind of just exploring the campus, getting used to everything here. Oh, you meet in the Spelljammer Nexus, you meet this character here, the Spelljammer training officer, who this is basically talking with her is basically getting the Q&A, kind of help basically in game, asking them important questions about their characters and connections between the other characters to try and build that backstory. So I quite like that, where this adventure very much is like a session 0, where you're building up the character as you go. If need be, start with level 1. You're just a person who want to join this space program. You know, maybe a little bit of backstory, but not much. And you get questions here and build out relationships with your fellow players and other NPCs in the academy, who in theory will be traveling to space. Because a problem with, I guess, Spelljammer would be, you start off your home planet, you go off in space, these space adventurers, all that backstory you left behind, in this case in the Forgotten Realms, it's very hard to bring up again because you're in space, very far away. So having connections with other player characters, as well as other characters who in theory are part of the academy and will travel in space and stuff as well, makes things a bit easier for tying personal plot together throughout this adventure. So that's cool. So I like how they just incorporated that into the adventure itself, making people think about answers to these various questions. What life event in your past drove you to live in this moment right now? Tell me where you wish to be 1 year hence. What shall the cosmos make of you? Something inside your mind holds you back. What is it? Speak of it. May just poison your ability to fly. Tell me honestly, who among your friends and fellow cadets do you most respect? Where do you come from? I sense a great destiny inside you, yearning for release. Tell me a tale of your past. What should I know of you? and you can definitely add more questions there. And throughout, they do have a award character inspiration for answering questions, and there's other instances here if you run inspiration in your games. Alright, it's a store where you can buy all your starting equipment, basically. So you got a voucher of money to spend. You can get all your starting gear good to go from this auto Mr. Blip. Fun little character there. And let's see, then we got the actual mission. So I think, yes. So you get players assigned deliver a crate to the head of the academy, Spelljammer Academy, none other than Mert himself, Mert the Merciless. For those who played Waterdeep Dragon Heist, you'll know who Mert is. He's now the head of Spelljammer Academy, the old wolf. So yeah. So Mert's here, and players are assigned to deliver a crate, which unbeknownst to them is actually filled with Nyogi hatchlings, which are Spelljammer creatures there, from the Spelljammer Monster Compendium. There's little aberrations there. So they hatch some eggs in this crate and attack. So they're assigned permission to go deliver this to Mert's quarters. Mert's got a hangover. He is entertaining dignitaries late into the night, and so he is dead to the world in his bed chambers here. And the players are instructed to deliver this chest to his room. A little map here, and he's like, "Oh, why don't we just open it up?" Yeah. And then the creatures attack, and hilariously, so as these these little aberrations, 8 of them, hatch this crate and start attacking the players. Mert, who is a high level character, but he's not really gonna help us fight because he's gonna take a while to get out of bed because he's so hungover, which is, well, it's very original, very hilarious. And they got a little table here. So on initial count 20, on Mert's turn, you roll on this table to determine what he's up to. So Mert rolls about on the floor, trying to unravel himself from the bed covers, and he's failing to get dressed, and just all these hilarious things going on, which is so ridiculous. As these level 1 characters are fighting these for their lives with these Nyogi, and Mert's just mucking about because he's so hungover. So afterwards, they alerted that the guards rush in, and it turns out this is all distraction by the thief who's robbed more things across campus, and so it seems to be an ongoing plot to be uncovered throughout these prequel adventures, stealing star charts and things. What's going on? We don't know because it's not in this part of the adventure. We'll find out in a future one. So yes, it's an adventure and the character's advanced level 2. And that's it. So it's pretty simple. You got a couple of fights in there, explore the academy and learn a bit about what's going on and try and set up your character there. Oh, and there's a map of the academy there. This is the island with different areas. This is pretty cool. Cool little map there. So yeah, that's Spelljammer Academy, part 1 of the prequel adventure. Pretty solid little adventure. Really helps build upon, I guess, a little bit of Session 0 sprinkled in there amongst getting the action going. So players want to dive right in. Not really sure what they want to do yet, because Spelljammer is kind of such a weird concept to try and come up with something, a character for that's involved. This is a good way of kind of bridging that gap, I feel. I think they've done a good job here trying to bridge that gap, getting players from the standard adventure kind of setup or world and trying to ease them in to Spelljammer. So that's pretty exciting stuff. I'm really looking forward to seeing Spelljammer in space, Adventures in Space, when it comes out next month. And we should see how they go with these further releases of these prequels. So you can grab that now on D&D Beyond for free. I'm not sure if it's like a temporary thing, like you need to grab it before it's gone. Might become harder to get potentially. So definitely, if you haven't claimed it already, jump on dndbeyond.com and claim it now. And yeah, check out Spelljammer Academy. Alright, I'm Brad Thompson, and this has been Cutting Words. If you like these videos, please consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps the channel grow, and you means you don't miss these videos as they pop out on the YouTubes on the regular. Alright, until next time, happy gaming. See ya.